Are you tired of waiting? Is your karma moving way too slow? Want the perfect face? Try Life.
Life in a flash. Life in a flash. The first patented biochronological beauty product on the market. Scientifically proven to speed up your facial karma by up to 99.9%. We offer a catalogue of over 300 available faces, each of them prototyped within the universally acknowledged system of pi and golden ratio. We pick the faces so that you don't have to. Try Life in a Flash, a simple one-time solution for slow facial karma. Liaf, sourced from origin. Results may vary. We guarantee a speed time of between 0.001% and 99.9%. Side effects include rapid heart sensation, hot flushes, biomenopausal symptoms, fear and isolation, rapid sadness, rapid tooth or heart decay, disorientation, rapid death.
Like all of the other planets that rotate in her solar system, Venus was born with the Sun 4.6 billion years ago. Venus is the only planet in her solar system that rotates clockwise. There are rumours and myths surrounding this form of rebellion. One being that she was involved in some kind of enormous collision. The impact so great that it left her spinning in the other direction. Venus is covered in volcanoes and flowing lava, a heat that emanates intensity. In her youth, Venus was a wet planet, capable of harbouring life not dissimilar to that on the planet Earth. She had rivers and oceans, and there was life, and it flourished. That was before the heat came, before Venus began to burn. Some say that she is dead already, due to what they call an incapacity to harbour life. They call her the dead planet. They call her the already dead planet.
Hi, and welcome to your favorite radio show with me, your host, Trevor Truth, where I do my best to divide science from myth, thought from feeling, fact from fiction, delivering daily through the airwaves to you listeners on Earth the truth of the matter at 3.142222 FM. Today, we have a very special guest, the renowned scientist Mick Lovelace. Breaking waves on the science scene, Mick and his team are on a mission to find the truth of reality. Hi, Mick. Hi, Trevor. Welcome to the show. Let's dig right in there. Tell us about your work. How are you going to find the truth of reality? We have been in a process of breaking everything apart. Very slowly. We have divided cells, atoms. We have divided protons and neutrons. And we are currently trying to divide the quarks and the leptons. We are trying to locate the smallest part. We believe that the truth, it will be located there. We will be able to go no further, you see. We will have to stop. So it's very logical to us that this is where the truth will be located. Very interesting, Mick. So you will keep going until you are forced to stop. Yes, that's the idea. How long have you been trying on this project, Mick? Oh, well, me and the team, it's been something like
Helios. 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 4.6 billion years ago, in the collapsing of a large molecular cloud, the Sun formed. Most of the collapsed cloud gathered in the centre to collectively witness this extravagant process of becoming. Other parts roamed off to independently form their own identities, becoming the celestial bodies of this forming solar system for the all-seeing eye of the Sun, the powerful Helios. They tell me to stay very still, exactly where I am. It's about my ideal proportions, they say. Something to do with the golden aspect, or ratio, the golden ratio, Fibonacci, or whatever. And so, I stay. I stay. I'm gonna hide my face now. Venus. Venus traps her heat beneath a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide, surrounded by an opaque layer of highly reflective cloud and sulfuric acid, preventing her surface from being seen. Venus is hiding. Venus is hiding her face. Helios, a nearly perfect sphere of hot plasma with an exquisitely complicated internal system. The Sun is a powerful centre of gravity that generates an enormous and terrifying amount of energy. The Sun gives light, and it gives heat, and it gives life, and it gives, and it gives. In about another 5 billion years, once it has burned all of its own resources, the Sun will begin its death process, expanding out to such an extent that it will engulf Venus. Venus passes over the Sun once every 243 years. She takes roughly 6 to 7 hours inside this leisurely transit. Venus. Venus.
Love it. Okay. Right?
Helios.
The death of the Sun is an extravagant and flamboyant performance that will commence when the Sun has burned away all of its hydrogen core, at which point it will expand outwards, becoming what is called a red giant. Its core will then ignite in an enormous flash within which it will shrink again rapidly down to become very small. A series of contractions will commence, pulsing gradually outwards and gradually more and more luminous as it engulfs the heavenly bodies of its solar system. In an enormous and exquisite final ritual, the sun will blow away its outer layers, freeing itself from its previous boundary, the necessary boundary from which it could give. It was necessary. In its final revelatory gesture, the sun will reveal its interior, becoming a planetary nebula. The face. The face begins its life attached to the face of its mother, within a four-eyed system. Relatively soon into its lifespan, it detaches, floats outwards, in order to begin its independent life cycle, where it will form its own gravity, become the heliocentric center of its own entirely unique solar system. Faces have the amazing ability to join and touch with other faces, yet each remains entirely centralized within a complex flow of extraordinary algorithms that flow out and in and through it. Covered in orifice pathways that lead to an elaborate and heterogeneous internal system, the surface of the face covers only very lightly what is beneath, within its heavenly body. Some faces, due to this revelatory and transparent system, form a harder surface material. that reveals less and less of its interior. These faces have learned to hide, but they hide so as to remain.